as just sort of that embankment had washed out, and then as the day went on yesterday, it just went all the way across the road.
Right. Okay. So where to even begin here? We've got winds coming, we've got more rain coming, and this is going to go on for a couple days.
Yeah, I mean, can you believe it? We've already had over an inch of rain in Portland just today, and we're talking another 1 to 2 inches or more as we go through the overnight hours, and we haven't seen the strongest winds yet either. So definitely still ramping up out there, which is kind of scary to think about. We're going to be dealing with likely the same type of flooding issues that we saw last night, so just get ready for it and don't be on the roads if you don't have to be. It's dangerous. 61 degrees, winds gusting to 25. Of course, very, very mild temperatures. We're tapping into some really deep tropical moisture to keep us on the warm side. We're seeing rain coming down back through the Gorge, Skamania Lodge there. We've been getting rain at the ski resorts too. Thankfully, we're going to get a shot of cold air to change that over into snow by tomorrow and for the rest of the week. But for now, it continues to be rain there. And of course, the story is just focusing in on how things will play out for the rest of the night because we still haven't even gotten in on the heaviest action yet. So you can see light to moderate rain pushing through Portland. It does pick up a little bit more as you head up towards Battleground and St. Helens and Longview, definitely coming down at a heavier clip there. Back across I-84, you can see more heavy showers pushing through the Gorge there into the Cascades. Now, one thing to keep in mind is we're going to see the heavier showers from around the Portland metro area back down towards Oregon City and then points north of there. Places like Salem down towards Corvallis and Eugene won't get quite as much rain. There's still going to be another big front that comes through tonight that will bring in more heavier stuff down that way later on tonight. But the heavier stuff's going to be focused on pretty much Portland metro area up into southwestern portions of Washington. And look at all this moisture that we're tapping into. You can see a deep line of it there. And again, tropical origins. And so that's why it's so mild and muggy out as well. So tracking it hour by hour, we have these showers that are light to occasionally moderate right now. We're going to see that on and off. We may even get a little bit of a break here. That's at 7 p.m. But it's just going to ramp back up again, 9 o'clock. And you can see a light to moderately to even heavy showers coming down. 10 o'clock, we're still seeing it over the same areas. Midnight, still seeing it over the same areas. In fact, this is when the front pushes through and we start to see some of the heavier action head a little bit farther south. And then we continue through the rest of the night. And finally, by tomorrow morning, this big band of heavy showers will be pushing to the east. And we'll still have some lingering light showers here and there for tomorrow, but a lot less rain than what we're seeing today. And hopefully some time that we can get some of this flooding under control because I have a feeling it is going to get a lot worse this evening before it gets better as we continue to watch those rivers rise and then of course urban flooding with the rain continuing to come down. Winds have been gusting up near 30-35 miles an hour in Portland. We're going to continue to see that through about 7 o'clock. After that, we get another round of wind between 10 p.m. and midnight. You can see gusts up near 40 miles an hour, 55 mile an hour plus winds for the coast, and for the Cascades, higher elevations there, we could even see 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. By tomorrow morning, the winds do wind down a little bit, but we are going to continue to see some blustery conditions stick around, just not as strong as what we see. So when that wind comes in tonight, we're going to have to keep a close eye on just how bad it gets with the trees coming down, maybe some power outages too, because it's not going to take as much as it usually would with the ground as wet as it is. Strong winds continue through 4 a.m. That's when our wind advisories will expire. High wind warnings for the Cascades back towards the coast too, south-southwest winds. And again, up in the higher elevations, we may even see some gusts up near hurricane force back through the Cascades over near Mount Hood overnight tonight. Your coastal forecast for tomorrow, we had the overnight rain and wind, but we go back to light showers tomorrow. Thankfully, still a little blustery, 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, a little cooler too in the mid 50s. Cooler for I-5, low 50s with light showers at times. South winds 15 to 25. And we will see temperatures dropping through the day. Same thing out east, highs in the 40s with scattered showers. And then for the Cascades tomorrow, rain, snow, and wind. Snow levels will eventually drop to 4,000 feet. Still very blustery through the Gorge, a blustery day too. Winds gusting to 40 with rain tapering off by the second half of tomorrow. 7-day forecast. Flood watches stick around through Thursday. More heavy rain and more wind overnight Wednesday into Thursday after a little bit of a break tomorrow. And then we still have showers from time to time over the weekend, but we shouldn't see the rain totals that we're seeing right now. So Thursday will be the last of the really wet stuff. And then it does get better. Don't forget to download the PDX weather app, 24/7 weather alerts, and you can track the rain and the wind too to kind of keep you updated what's going on.
What did you say about hurricane force winds in the mountains?
Yeah, the Cascades because they're up so high. Yeah,
okay.
74 mile an hour is that's hurricane force, and we can see 75 mile an hour winds up there.
All right. Pretty incredible stuff happening out there.
Yeah,
let's switch back to Carly now.